In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. By the morning brightness.
Commentary. Occasion of revelation. Bukhari, Muslim intermid. He have narrated from Sayyid ibn Jundub, may Allah be pleased with him, that once a finger of the Holy Prophet was wounded and started bleeding. He said, "You are merely a finger that is bleeding. What does it matter about if you are hurt? It all happened in Allah's cause." Sayyid ibn Jundub, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated this incident and said the revelation of the Qur'an to the Holy Prophet came to a halt, and that Jibril stopped coming to him for a while. The unbelievers taunted, saying, "Muhammad's Lord has forsaken him and is displeased with him." Surah Ad-Duhaa was revealed on this occasion. According to the narration in Bukhari by Sayyid ibn Jundub, may Allah be pleased with him, the Holy Prophet was unable to wake up for a few nights for tahajjud prayer owing to illness. In this narration, there is no mention of delay in revelation. In Timin, his narration, there is mention about the delay in revelation, but no mention about his inability to wake up for tahajjud prayer. These reports are not conflicting. The narrator might have narrated one incident at one time and reported another incident at another time. The lady who taunted the Holy Prophet was Jamil, the wife of Abu Lahab, as other reports indicate. Delay in revelation took place twice. Once in the very early stage of the call. This is known as Fatra al-Wahy, temporary break in the revelation. This was the longest period. Another narration states that when the pagans or the Jews asked the Holy Prophet about the soul, he promised them that he would give them a reply the next day. However, he forgot to add inshallah, if Allah wills. As a result, revelation ceased for a few days. The pagans began to taunt the Holy Messenger, saying that Allah had abandoned him and is displeased with him. It was on this occasion that the surah was revealed.
And by the night when it covers with darkness.
See Surah Ad-Duhaa, Ayah 1 for the Tafsir.
Your Lord has not taken leave of you, O Muhammad, nor has he detested you.
See Surah Ad-Duhaa, Ayah 1 for the Tafsir.
And the hereafter is better for you than the first life.
And the hereafter is much better for you than the present life. Surah Ad-Duhaa, Ayah 4. The word akhira may be taken in its popular sense of the hereafter, and its opposite ula may be taken in the sense of the present world. With these words, Allah tells the Holy Prophet not to be disturbed by the taunts of the pagans, because they will see in this world that their assumptions and accusations were absolutely false. In the hereafter, he will be blessed with divine favors to his heart's content much more than what he will receive in this fleeting world. The word akhira may also be taken in its primitive sense, i.e., the later state or condition, as opposed to ula, the former state or condition. The verse, in this case, would mean that every succeeding moment of the Holy Prophet's life is better than the preceding one. It includes progress in knowledge and wisdom, as well as in degrees of his nearness to Allah, and it also includes progress in economic and political fields.
And your Lord is going to give you, and you will be satisfied.
And of course, your Lord will give you so much that he will be pleased. Surah Ad-Duhaa, Ayah 5, Allah does not specify here what he will give him. The statement is open and general. The Holy Prophet will be granted everything he desires so much that he will be pleased. Among his desired thing is the progress of Islam, the general spread of Islam in the world, fulfillment of every need of the Ummah, triumph of the Holy Prophet himself over his enemies, and raising the word of Allah in the land of the enemy. When this verse was revealed, the Holy Prophet said, "If that is the case, then I will not be pleased as long as one single member of my Ummah remains in fire." Qutubai. In a narration by Sayyid ibn Ali, may Allah be pleased with him, the Holy Prophet said, "Allah will accept my intercession for my Ummah community. Allah will ask, 'O Muhammad, are you pleased?' He will reply, 'My Lord, I am pleased.'" Muslim records from Sayyid ibn Amr ibn al as to the effect that the Holy Prophet recited a verse concerning the Prophet Ibrahim, "So one who follows me is surely mine, and the one who disobeys me, then you are most forgiving, very merciful." Surah Ibrahim, Ayah 36. Then he recited a verse which contains the words of Sayyid ibn Isa, "If you punish them, then they are your slaves." Surah Al-Mayyah, Ayah 118. Then he raised his hands, he wept and prayed, "O Allah, my Ummah, my Ummah." Allah sent Jibril to inquire as to why he was weeping, while Allah knows the reason. Jibril Amin came and inquired why he was weeping. The Holy Prophet replied, "I seek my Ummah's forgiveness." Allah sent Jibril back to inform him that he has pardoned them, and that Allah would please him, and would not displease him regarding his Ummah.
Did he not find you an orphan and give you refuge?
In response to the unbelievers' taunts, it was briefly mentioned that the Holy Prophet has already been blessed with many divine favors. The surah elaborates on 3 of them in particular. Favor. Did he not find you an orphan and give you shelter? Surah Ad-Duhaa, Ayah 6. The Holy Prophet was an orphan. His father died before he was born, leaving no wealth or property to look after him. The words "and give you shelter" signify that the Holy Prophet received such deep love and affection from his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, and after him from his uncle, Abu Talib, who took care of him more than their own children.
And he found you lost and guided you.
Favor. And he found you unaware of the way, the Sharia, then he guided you. Surah Ad-Duhaa, Ayah 7. The word dal has 2 meanings, stray and unaware. Here it stands for the second meaning. The verse signifies that before Muhammad was commissioned as the prophet, he was unaware of divine Sharia. He was granted the status of the prophet, and thus was guided.
And he found you poor and made you self-sufficient.
Favor. And he found you in need, then made you need-free. Surah Ad-Duhaa, Ayah 8. The word al is derived from ala, which means to be in need. The verse signifies that Allah found him impoverished and enriched him. This happened in the beginning through a business partnership with Sayyidah Khadija al-Kubra, may Allah be pleased with him. Then once she became his wife and mother of the faithful, her entire wealth was devoted to his service. After elaborating on the 3 favors of Allah, 3 injunctions follow.
So as for the orphan, do not oppress him.
Injunction. Therefore, as for orphan, do not oppress him. Surah Ad-Duhaa, Ayah 9. The word kar means to treat people who are less powerful in an unfair and cruel way. In the present context, the verse means, since you were a poor orphan and Allah sheltered you, do not oppress the orphan. In words, do not seize their wealth by force and squander it. Do not scorn them, humiliate them, or despise them. Rather, you should be kind and gentle to them. As a result, the Holy Prophet emphasized that the orphan be treated kindly and gently, and has forbidden any hurting attitude towards them. The Holy Prophet is reported to have said that the best house of a Muslim is the one in which there is an orphan who is treated kindly and with love and affection. The worst house is the one in which there is an orphan who is treated badly. This is transmitted by Bukhari and Al-Adab al-Mufrad and by Ibn Majah and Baghawi, as quoted by Majari.
And as for the petitioner, do not repel him.
Injunction. And as for the beggar, do not scold him. Surah Ad-Duhaa, Ayah 10. The verb tanhar is derived from nar, which means to scold. The word sa'il means one who asks. It includes a person who asks people's wealth, that is, a beggar, and it also includes the one who asks a question of knowledge, that is, an academic investigator. The Holy Prophet has forbidden to berate either of them. The best course of action is to give the beggar something. If one is unable to give a beggar anything, one should at least apologize to him politely so as not to give him any further grief. Likewise, anyone who is searching knowledge and asks questions, it is forbidden to respond to him harshly and unkindly. The teacher should reply kindly and politely. However, if the investigator is unreasonable in his approach, it is permissible to scold him to the degree that is necessary.
But as for the favor of your Lord, report it.
Injunction. And about the bounty of your Lord do talk. Surah Ad-Duhaa, Ayah 11. The verb hadith is derived from tadith, which means to talk, meaning, just as you were poor and needy, and Allah made you wealthy, then talk about Allah's favors upon you. Talking about divine favors to people is one way of thanking Allah. If a person has done something good to another, he should be thanked. Therefore, the Holy Prophet is reported to have said, whoever is not thankful to people on their favors is not thankful to Allah. This is transmitted by Ahmad. The chain of authorities are reliable by Majari. The Holy Prophet is reported to have said, whoever has done good to you, you ought to return the good. If you are unable to return the pecuniary good, then praise him in public, because he who praises people in public fulfills his moral obligation. Al-Bayqawi transmitted it from Jabir ibn Abdullah, by Majari. Ruling. It is obligatory to offer gratitude to Allah on every favor he has bestowed, but the way of offering gratitude may be different. If Allah has granted a person wealth, a part of that wealth may be spent with the sincerity in Allah's way. If Allah has given a person strong body, his bodily strength may be utilized in fulfilling divine obligations. If Allah has granted a person divine knowledge, he should impart it to others. Majari. Ruling. It is sunnah to recite takbir at the beginning of every surah from Surah Ad-Duhaa to the end of the Qur'an. The wordings of the takbir, according to Sheikh Salih Al-Misri, are as follows: There is no God except Allah, and Allah is the greatest Majari. According to Ibn Kathir, the takbir may be recited at the end of every surah, and according to Bahawi, it may be recited once at the beginning of every surah. Majari. Either way, the requirement of sunnah will be fulfilled, and Allah knows best. Note: in most surahs from Surah Ad-Duhaa to the end of Qur'an, Allah's special favors upon the Holy Prophet and his special virtues and characteristics are mentioned. In a few of the surahs, the Day of Judgment and its conditions are mentioned. The earlier part of the Qur'an asserts the greatness and authenticity of the Qur'an, while the later part asserts the greatness of the personality to whom the Qur'an was revealed.